let's clear up sports. Jacksonville Jaguars strength coach becomes first out male coach in major U.S. men's sports. Kevin Maxen, an associate strength coach with the NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars, is coming out publicly in hopes of living his life openly without fear, and to inspire others to do so as well. Maxen is believed to be the first ever publicly out male coach in major American men's pro sports. He told Outsports that his journey has been a long one, but in his last year, his personal network has risen up around him to show support for his coming out. Max's partner is his boyfriend, Nick. The two have been dating for over 2 years. Before joining the Jaguars, Maxen was a strength coach with the football teams at Baylor and Vanderbilt. He has also interned as a strength coach at the University of Iowa and the Army. With the Jaguars, he works with the offensive and defensive linemen on designing their full workout plan. That entails planning exercises, weights, and recovery to achieve their goals. He also travels to games with the team. Before Maxen, a couple of female assistant coaches in the NFL have been publicly out, most notably former San Francisco 49ers assistant coach Katie Sowers. Curt Miller is an out male coach at the WNBA, yet Maxen is, according to Outsports, the first publicly out male coach in a major American men's pro sports league.
Oh. Well, God bless them, because I can't imagine how those locker rooms are. Like, they're saying that, well, yeah, I'm sure you can. I just remember myself in gym class being terrified to go and change in the locker room. Yeah. It was like so terrifying for me. And I know, and we're talking like elementary school, junior high. So, at that level, what goes on, it must be horrific. And more power to them, because we need people in the LGBTQ plus community to be out loud and proud. We need that. So I'm happy that he's taken that stance and he's open, but I'll pray for him.
I think that someone's coming out shouldn't have to be political in any way, but I think it's also notable that this is a Florida team. They're based in Florida, and not down here in the south of Florida. They're in Jacksonville. So I think it's amazing that this is what we need: more people who are being loud about it. And especially if you have a platform. He's breaking a ceiling, which shouldn't really be there, but he is breaking a ceiling, which is important.
And another thing that's important about this particular position, strength and conditioning coaches spend more time with the team with all members of the team than any other coach on the squad, because they work on strength and conditioning all year round. So he's going to be there with all of the players. And so they're going to have to, you have to deal with it. And the fact that he's a strength and conditioning coach underlines the fact that he will be with all of them, and it's a new day. Tampa last season had they signed the first gay out player in free agency. Now we've got this. Who knew that Florida would become a haven for gay football?
Gay football players. One last thought. It's a very big story, because as opposed to a player, a coach is a different level issue, because the coach interaction with the players is really what is going to be at play here. I agree with you in terms of the intricacies of a strength and weight coach, but it's a coach versus a player, and it's a new standard. I agree with you on Florida, but also I just want to suggest that one of the things that I really love about this story is Outsports, and I'm just pointing out to you that sports is something we always make the joke. If Greg Shapiro was here, he would go, "This is sports ball. What is this all about?" And he's making the joke that gay people, especially gay men, don't pay any attention to sports. Now, we go to the sports bar, Jim, on Welton Drive all the time. We love it. I'm going to try to catch the World Cup game. And while it may be a casual interaction, we're still everything. And in the LGBT media world, Outsports is the real deal. Out's going to report this story. Advocate's going to report this story. We're going to report this story, but we're not the real deal in this lane. Outsports is. They're the real heavy lifters in LGBT stories and sports. And they're the one that break this news. They're the one that tells it the best. And to be honest with you, in fairness, we're telling this story because the editor of Outsports, who is the real deal, sends me a text and go, Al, pay attention to this. This is a big deal. And I go, okay, yes it is. And hence, Queer News Tonight. So we congratulate Outsports also. This is a big story. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ+ evening news show, brought to you from Happening Out Television Network. We operate in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ+ community. We educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ+ community, with more than 100,000 a week watching us on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the story going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.